My bum is on the web, my bum is on the web. Sorry, I was just strolling down memory lane and came across this 1999 gem from actor-comedian Tom Green.
My bum is on the man, bum is on the man. It's a lot of fun to put your bum on a man.
In fact, it got me thinking. It feels like it's been a long time since anybody's really heard from him. It seemed like he was all over the place in the late 90s and early 2000s, dominating MTV and popping up fairly frequently in big-screen comedies. If you're as curious as we are, let's track down the exploits of the Canadian star in another edition of Where Are They Now? Though Green may not have become a household name until MTV picked up The Tom Green Show after being on the air sporadically from 1994 to 1997, his career dates back as far as 1986. At 15 years old, Green started his stand-up career before focusing heavily on a short-lived rap career with a group called Organized Rhyme, where you'd recognize early Tom Green under the alias of MC Bones.
Check the OR, you like it so far, smack your back and you deal with a deep scar.
Green's career may be a bit more diversified than many originally think, but the spark that ignited his fame all boils down to the 1999 MTV acquisition of his titular television production. As the world watched him engage in a variety of ridiculous antics, including violating a dead moose,
Guys, come back!
and performing Lonely Swedish, the Bum Bum song,
My bum is on the Swedish, 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 Swedish.
Green found himself in headlines for reasons other than his career. In 2000, the television funny man broke from his sillier side after being diagnosed with testicular cancer and worked with MTV on a one-hour special that followed his surgery.
Everything went fine, but Dr. Skinner told me that he removed the other testicle by mistake.
Though production of The Tom Green Show ceased, Green refused to give up the spotlight. In a span of 3 years, from 2000 to 2002, Green engaged, married, and divorced America's sweetheart, Drew Barrymore, and starred in Road Trip, Stealing Harvard, and Freddie Got Fingered,
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
for which he received and accepted 4 Razzie Awards.
Well, this is an exciting day for me. You know, I made a great movie.
After a failed attempt to return to MTV with the Tom Green Subway Monkey Hour in 2002, Green re-entered the rap scene with the Keepin' It Real crew and made appearances on America's Got Talent, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Wanna Bet, The Celebrity Apprentice, and For the Love of Ray J. Taking up a bulk of his time starting in 2006, however, was Green's series of online talk shows, including Tom Green's House Tonight. The initial incarnation started out as Tom Green Live and was available for viewing on Mania TV. But in 2008, Green separated from Mania TV, moved to his own website, tomgreen.com, and changed the name to Tom Green's House Tonight. In 2011, Green suspended production of the award-winning show, but returned in 2012 for a year for the Tom Green Radio podcast. Shortly after ending the podcast, Green moved to Access TV for another incarnation of Tom Green Live, until ending again in November of 2014. Over the course of his career, Tom has dabbled in a little bit of everything, but it was his stand-up comedy that started it all. Sporadically from 2010 to 2012, the comic returned to the stage to provide laughs for a live audience, including a return to The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. All of that's in the past, though, but Green's career is far from over. While you won't be seeing him on any of his prior endeavors, Green still has an active stand-up career that tours all across the United States.
Hey, you guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you very much.
His movie career may not be worth gloating about, but that hasn't stopped him from popping up here and there, appearing in several 2016 films, including Iron Sky, The Coming Race, and the animated film Bling. In 2017, Green broke from his typical character of hilarity and unusualness for James Cullen Bressack's Bethany, a very visual horror film in which the comic plays a professional psychiatrist alongside Shannon Doherty. While he's far from being as active as he once was, it's still possible to get the occasional Tom Green fix without having to pop in your copy of the award-winning Freddie Got Fingered. You just need to keep an eye on his stand-up schedule to see where he's playing in a city near you.